Alright. Part 4. Before the Fall. Behind the school building.
Oh
no. Oh no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, let's do the girl here then.
Oh no. It's the mother assistant.
Hurry up!
Oh, they're both child voices. Okay, I'll just do both.
Oh,
Alright.
Go. Climb. Climb.
The kids can't be older than 6 or 7. Yep. The moment they spot Matilda and Lavender, panic flashes across their faces, and they scramble upward in the flurry. Isn't today supposed to be the field trip day? What are students still doing here? There's no time to think. The boy slips, his foot missing the ledge below.
Oh, it's already happening.
He's going to fall.
The window to act is gone in an instant. The incantation Matilda learned in class brings to her lips. Sebby, stay! Sorry, that's you.
It was a quick time
It was
event.
a QTE. Ah, man.
Oh, shit, one spell.
Could you go ahead and say the incantation there?
Oh, me?
Yeah, it's Matilda.
Alright. Service!
The boy freezes midair, then slowly drifts down into the grass. His face is pale as chalk.
Good for you! The great Matilda Boynish is here! That could have ended very badly.
You applied your knowledge beyond the classroom. That alone outperformed 80% of your fellow students. Good job. But Matilda set her guard down too soon.
Stony, are you okay?
The girl leans forward to look and, in the panic of seeing her friend fall, loses her balance.
Help!
She comes hurtling down, and this time Matilda is too slow. A thought flashes through her mind, heavy with dread. It's over. But what follows isn't the dull thud she expects, nor a child's frightened wail. It is a familiar voice.
Hey,
Oh, Jay! There you go, Riku.
Hey!
Oh, it's Jake. Hey, what's going on? It definitely sounds like a bird.
Yeah, American accent.
Yeah.
He speaks
what's
American.
going on? Malcolm. Yeah, welcome.
Give me one moment.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I just had to fix the notepad.
what's up?
I've seen rain and hail fall from the sky, but never kids.
A young man in silver white armor stands before them.
Oh,
Luckily,
he's wearing the armor.
yeah,
The
Hawk faction's
skin,
armor.
The skin.
He did join the Foundation and became part of the Hawk faction.
Oh.
Oh, we're not aware of this? Sorry.
I mean, there's so much lore in this game,
Yes.
man. I can't keep
In
up
the
with it all.
sandbox in 3.1,
Oh, the sandbox?
Um,
3.1.
he was given this armor by the leader of the Hawk faction. And in his mind, it's just like, oh, I'm just like on the field helping people. Not really understanding the significance of the symbolism of his armor, I don't think.
Oh.
Of it being like a symbol for the Hawk faction and like pushing to recruit more people for the war effort.
3.1? Really?
Yep.
The Midnight Whistle patch? Really?
Sorry, not 3.1. 3.0. Sorry, you're right.
Oh, 3.0. Okay, that
That makes more
that's
sense,
like
yeah.
war patch.
Yep.
Okay. It might have been some kind of content that I skipped through. I'm not sure.
The sandbox was a lot. Luckily, a young man in silver white armor stands before them. Luckily, he appeared just in time to catch the girl. He gently sets the girl down. She is unhurt, but pale and shaken.
Razor Squad? Superb timing! But how did you...
She freezes at the She freezes as she notices the face beneath the helmet. Oh right! They know each other.
Reunion!
Yes.
Lavasha!
Oh, he says his name afterwards.
Oh! I didn't even see that. I thought it was another exclamation point. That's so funny.
Exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point.
And then I think that word is vache.
Vache, okay. Hang on one moment, let me do that again. Lavache! Jay!
Long time no see, French fry. Didn't think I'd run into you today.
Oh, okay. Ash says it's soft sh. So vache.
Oh, okay.
Or vache. No okay. Lavash.
Vash. Oh, okay, so maybe I was closer the first time.
Yeah. No E at the end. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank
Ash.
you, Ash.
Ooh la la!
What are you doing here? You joined the Razor Squad?
She steps closer, her eyes lighting up as she examines his gleaming armor.
Not exactly. I'm a... What's the word? Right. An intern. The squad's doing a presentation here soon, so we came to scout the place. Gonna be a mock battle too. The captain's making me do it.
Come on.
I get that it's an honor or whatever, but I ain't the kind of guy to pretend to fight. Cramps my style.
What? You're a great show-off. It should be easy, no?
Hey, I ain't a show-off. I'm the real deal. Don't gotta put it on when cool just oozes from you.
Oh my god.
That's self-confidence. Give me one moment, I gotta fix it again. Alright, there we go. An unexpected reunion, full of laughter and nostalgia.
So you're a mentor now, huh? Not bad.
He glances at Lavender, standing quietly behind her, then gives Matilda a pat on the shoulder.
Make sure you set a good example, huh?
With a wave, the young man strides off. Time to get back to business.
Do you two have any idea how dangerous that was? Well, what do you have to say for yourselves? Why were you sneaking into the building? Planning a prank, huh?
The two kids exchange a nervous glance. No matter how Matilda questions them, they just mumble.
You do realize that according to the school rules, this means you'll be sent to...
Matilda can't bring herself to finish the sentence, but Lavender delivers the verdict coldly. The guardhouse. Aw, man.
Oh.
Is Lavender gonna continue the system? Okay, our next important choice. In stage 5, share your peculiar thoughts with a certain girl.
Opening up.
We have to open up? That's so difficult, though.
I just want to keep inside.
Can't we just, like, bottle it up until it explodes? Can't we just, like, both be facing the same direction, parallel, and not make eye contact, but doing activities together?
Yep.
Like, I don't know, fishing or something? Nothing against fishing, I'm just making a stereotype. Okay, let me see here. Vesperina said hi earlier, and is like just hanging out in the chat. Folks, please go ahead and follow Vesperina as well as the Lady Rights over on their channels.
Yeah.
And then Ash like explained Vash here. Thank you so much, Ash, again. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go ahead and dive into the next chapter immediately, yeah?
That works for me. Number 4.
Riku, temp check, how you doing?
Yeah. Well, to be honest, at this point, I might just stay up.
Okay.
Like,
I'll check again after chapter 4 and then after our long break. Because
sure.
that would be the halfway point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Part 4. Curiosity Unspoiled. In front of the school building.
No! I don't want to go to the guardhouse. It's dark and cold in there. And the rats are as big as puppies. And they bite.
Please.
Just this once. Let us go. Please?
The two continue to plead as Matilda marches them to the guardhouse. She almost gives in. She's done the same before. Sure, mistakes should be punished, but it should be something like a week without candy or half allowance for a month. She knows what the guardhouse is like. The place has crude little lessons meant to make naughty children remember their mistakes.
No. Rules are rules. If you didn't want to end up there, you shouldn't have been so reckless.
Or you shouldn't have been caught. Matilda finishes the thought silently and steels herself. As their cries continue behind her, she glances back at Lavender. She is scribbling once again in her notebook. Guardhouse.
Not this one. Much too drafty. They'll catch a cold. And this one. Why is the floor all wet? Ugh, disgusting. That will need cleaning later.
Matilda opens door after door until only one room remains.
What are all these Shamirs doing here? I swear I cleared some out last time. Well, I suppose there's nothing for it. This is the only one left.
What an honor, the same room as Vertin.
Oh.
The moment she steps inside, the kids turn pale.
But
Don't worry, I will chase them out. Fuego, burn!
A burst of flame flashes across the cold tiles. Startled, the Shamir scurry out to the crack under the door. By the time the last one has wiggled its way out, the room already feels warmer.
the handbook doesn't mention cleaning the guardhouse room before locking students inside.
It is the first time her successor has spoken up.
And does it say we cannot?
Loopholes!
I see.
Matilda notices Lavender's eyes widen slightly, before she flips her notebook open again to jot something down. Who knows what? Either way, Matilda just can't bring herself to leave a couple of kids who look like they just start elementary Arcanum locked up in a room full of Shamirs.
Get in. According to the rules, you'll have to stay in here until evening. return later to check on you. As long as you behave and think long and hard about what you've done, you will make it out in time for dinner.
Matilda turns to leave, but feels someone tug at her coat.
Please?
Can you stay with us?
Everyone else went on the field trip. It's boring being stuck here alone.
A thought crossed Matilda's mind.
That's right. Today is field trip day. What are you two still doing here?
But we wanted to go, of course. But
They found an old notebook with instructions on how to make a football in it, apparently from a former student. They smashed the window on the second floor. I'm sorry.
We were just curious.
The girl's cheeks flush bright red.
Because we only want to know what's like outside. What people out there do.
That is against the rules. The student handbook clearly states that students must not engage with the outside world unless given express permission.
But if a teacher's watching, then it's fine, right? Otherwise, we wouldn't have field trips or parade ceremonies.
The girl puffs up her cheeks and looks at Lavender, her fingers tightening around Matilda's coat.
Please. Tell us a story about being a special investigator. I heard you talking with that big boy just now. You've been to lots of places, haven't you? India, America. I've only seen those names in books.
Please. Please?
All eyes fall on Matilda. She has no intention of saying no. It's very sweet, but also, deja vu, I've been in this place before.
High on the streets.
Oh no, I don't know that song.
It's, what's the name of that? Initial D, the anime.
Initial D.
Oh! Oh! Oh, that
Higher
one.
on the
That
streets,
one, yeah.
da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Calling you.
Only you. Mystery.
Yeah.
With the beat in the background.
Like, students curious about the outside world, getting in trouble with the adults who don't explain why they can't interact with the outside world. Just say, because it's in the rules. Okay, so, for any kids watching, you shouldn't be watching this, but if you are, if there are kids watching, here's a little secret that adults don't tell you. If they don't know the answer, they don't really explain, like, the full breadth of it. So when they tell you, it's because I said so, it's usually because they don't know either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little secret amongst grown people is that we also don't know what we're doing. All right.
That's why hearing new voices can be really transformational and help to progress things and change stuff that doesn't work.
The incorrect assumption that a lot of us have is that when we become adults, that's it. We figured out everything and therefore we should not do everything by ourselves, which is wholly not true.
Yeah.
You never stop learning and you shouldn't close yourself off to new information.
And also, there's adults that still need adult supervision.
I need
For
adult
sure.
supervision.
You need an
Yeah.
adult.
I need an adult.
Riku, do you need to get some sleep? Do I need to bully you into going to sleep?
Yes, Riku.
No.
You sound like you're nodding off.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
Okay.
All right.
I have a whole bunch of channel redeem points on your channel that I could use for the make you go to sleep. But you're not streaming right now, so.
That does help, you know. Not actually being on camera tackles the energy a lot less. So here's what we're gonna do.
True.
Folks, we're about to take a long break. We're gonna take a 20-minute break here. And when we come back, we shall continue on with the story. So far, it's been pretty straightforward. Honestly, I still really miss the visuals,
Yeah.
but the story itself is really well written. So, take what you can get, I suppose. You only get what you give. So wait, in the world where we didn't save the falling boy, I think someone else would have just saved him, and then continued on like normal. Surely. Unless the the next scene is a funeral.
Ah.
I shouldn't laugh at child death.
I took a peek at the.
It's a morbid laugh. It's less of a this is funny laugh and more tension laugh. Oof. Okay.
Riku, what was Riku saying just now?
Oh, sorry, you were saying something?
Then I was saying that I took a peek at the other stages. I won't probably have another like B and do like 7 or 8, 7 and 8. Yeah.
Just a little bit more.
It's-
Okay.
It goes
Yeah.
to, Does it go to part 8?
Yeah, until 8, but I wouldn't have anyone to be and to like part 8. I just took a quick gander to see what the characters are.
Just a quick look.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. And don't forget, we have to rekindle memory. Sorry, I forgot. What was our goal? Oh no.
Matilda shares some
Oh, she opens up. There you go.
something about something with a strange girl.
Mhm. Probably Lavender, if I have to guess.
Hmm.
Part 5. An unconventional answer. Guardhouse.
Truthfully, I was absolutely terrified back then. I really thought I was going to die. But thanks to the Razor Squad, we made it out alive.
Inside the orbiculum on her lap, dazzling scenes of adventure unfold. When the story ends, the kid's mouth are still hanging open in awe. I've always been married to the idea that Matilda is the deuteronomist of Reverse 999. Because she's so often she's so often like the main focus of the side stories and events that aren't featuring
yeah.
Burton. She's
What was the name of the character you mentioned?
Matilda.
No, but a deuteronomist or
Oh.
something?
Deuteronomist is the duo of protagonist.
Oh, I've never heard of the term before. Okay.
If you have more than one main character. So you
I
can have
see.
deuteronomist or tritogenist or etc. etc.
Ah.
Although usually if it becomes more than 3, they just call it an ensemble.
Of course, right.
But I've always been married to the idea of her being the secondary main character of Reverse 999. And these
I can see
adventures
it,
of
yeah.
her like really show you the other perspective of the Foundation, of someone who like very much works within the system, but is slowly
Right.
but surely learning and finding ways to like move beyond it and still somehow still work within that system. And that's really being shown here in this anecdote.
Wow. What happened next? What about the energy healer lady?
Oh, that's San Francisco. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The Razor Squad swooped in to like fight all the Manus members, the Apostles Brotherhood, I think they were called. Yeah.
Oh, that
At the end of the San Francisco event.
She registered with the Foundation, but left soon after. She's a wandering dancer, free as the wind, always drifting wherever life takes her.
That's awesome.
I like that Indian guy better. With the mask and the mechanical arm. So cool. Miss Matilda, tell us again about how he smashed that door open.
The truth had her endlessly around her, their eyes shining brightly in the dim guardhouse. So that scene was Matilda convincing, was it Matilda or was it Calabana? Actually, it might have been Calabana. But like, they're convincing Shamani that it doesn't really matter what legacy or what expectation his family had for him as so-called the leader of the village. Shamani just has to be himself. And himself was rallying the people to move into action and then smash the door open with his fist.
I totally forgot about that scene until now.
Yeah.
I love that.
Honestly, the writing in this game is so good. It is a shame that it's unvoiced for a lot of it, but that at least that scene was voiced. It was part of the event story. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, that's why we're here. Wait, hang on, just real quick. Oh, okay. So one thing I just want to point out real quick before we continue is I forgot that whenever a foundation registers someone post the storm, they actually give them a teleport disc. And I realize now that that's how a lot of our like reoccurring characters are escaping the storm when they like travel far away, is they get given a disc when they register to pull them in when the storm hits.
Right, okay.
So Mercuria registered with Foundation, got a disc, left, and she's okay because she had the disc on her probably.
Yeah, that makes total sense, yeah.
There was a detail that was like pointed out to me. You were talking about Regulus, because Regulus was the first one to like actually show that, but we haven't really heard mention of it since then, so it took me a while to connect the dots. Finally, they asked the question.
Can we be like you someday, Miss Matilda? Go out into the world and meet lots of people?
Of course you can. But first, you need to grow up a bit. There's a reason the student's handbook forbids leaving school without permission.
The two kids exchanged glances.
Listen.
We heard some rumors.
They said a few years ago, some kids snuck out of school, and something bad happened.
Sorry, just...
It makes sense that you know, that word would get out, at least a little bit.
Kids will talk.
Who told you that? Who's spreading those lies?
Lavender's sharp tone makes both children fall silent. Huh. Then Matilda speaks.
They weren't troublemakers. They were just like you, curious about the world outside. There is nothing wrong with that.
Miss Matilda.
Matilda ignores Lavender's clear disapproval, gently placing her hand on the children's small shoulders.
They just didn't know how dangerous the outside world can be. There are terrible disasters, and people far more terrifying than any monster.
The storm. Manus Vindicte. Names that are not supposed to be spoken on school grounds, but Matilda has seen too many who have suffered because of them.
Those cunning villains set a trap, luring them into a nightmare, into a lie. It wasn't any of those children's fault, but one of them decided to take all the blame alone.
Matilda recalls the face of that old classmate. That day, she had given her a pair of crystal earrings as a parting gift. The next time she saw her, she only caught a glimpse of her back. She has always hated watching people walk away.
That's why I became an investigator. I will help the Foundation uncover the truth behind those disasters and ensure the people responsible get what they deserve. I will not allow the same tragedy to happen again.
Her calm voice fills the room, carrying a quiet but unshakable resolve. The two children exchange a look before speaking up.
So, what's written in the student handbook? Is it true? It says we should devote ourselves to ensure the peace and stability of the human world. So we have to become investigators too. Or do something else that's valuable.
Which means...
That's what our future will be, right?
Well,
She glances back at Lavender, who is eyeing her closely from behind her glasses. The correct answer is clear, but
oh, curious.
this is like really giving me the vibes. This has always been Matilda's character, right? She seems like a strict, kind of busybody, but at her core, she's always like cared very deeply about people and tries to reconcile like the rules with her own like moral beliefs. You look back at the way she interacted with Eric and the others during Eric's anecdote, which is I think the first anecdote, all the way back when anecdotes start becoming
Close
a thing.
to it.
Yeah,
Near the beginning.
Close to the beginning, yeah. Sorry, I think there was maybe two more. Charlie was the first one. Yes. Sorry, I
Oh
misremembered.
yeah.
But the way that she kind of acted as a foil for these kids, ultimately it wasn't just because they were troublemakers. Part of it was her just like trying to keep them from being noticed by other adults, and also keeping them from like actual danger. Because there were times where she would actually like hang out with them and play along with their games. And the way that the Foundation is treating these kids, they're like keeping them in the dark for the most part, is yes, a way to keep them safe, but also feels like it is a disaster waiting to happen. If we don't learn from history, we are doomed to repeat it. So Matilda actually telling them what happened, well, not exactly what happened, but like a little bit about the events of
Right.
El Oro de los Tigres, is actually giving them a reason to follow the rules instead of just follow the rules because they're the rules, right? That's something that a lot of people fail to do when they tell you should do something, is fail to explain why. Because people can understand, especially kids. Kids are smarter than you think. They can understand if you explain it to them why something is important. Hello, Lucky Luke. Welcome in. Whew.
I'm assuming we should
We should be saying not
choose
necessarily.
Not necessarily. Yeah.
Because there's the rules, which is you must be valuable. And then there's what is your value, right? Let's go with that then.
All right, not necessarily.
Oh, would you read it as Matilda, please?
Oh, okay. Oh, and actually, it does show up as her later after that. Not necessarily.
Miss Matilda?
Unable to hold back the truth, her words draw a startled gasp. Matilda clenches her teeth, electing to ignore it. Uncertainty and possibility. The future belongs to all children. You are a representation of the infinite possibility.
There are many terrible disasters going on outside, and bad people are running rampant. The most important thing is to fix these problems, so everyone can live in safety again. It's not easy. It will take the effort of everyone, and it will take yours too. When you're older, I mean. But once the crisis is over, I think people should be free to do what they truly want.
Part 6. The reflection she sees. Guardhouse.
Oh! Then I want to be a knight. Like Bradamante.
Okay, hang on. I want to look up this word. Is that a name or is that a word?
Sounds like a name.
Bradamante is a fictional knight heroine. In 2 Renaissance poems, specifically, is it German Renaissance or Italian Renaissance? There's multiple.
Little girl is very well read.
Italian Renaissance. Okay, cool.
Oh, and she's apparently in the Fate Grand Order. Of course she is.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much most historical figures who like make any dent in history will show up in Fate at some point.
Yeah.
Fictional or otherwise.
I want to write poems. I'm not very good yet, though.
The children dream aloud about their futures, and the guardhouse fills with more laughter than it's ever heard before. At some point, the scratching of the pen on paper has stopped. Lavender taps her pen against the page. It cannot bring herself to write a single word. Oh, she is a spy.
What about you, Miss Matilda? What do you want to do?
For example,
Be a legendary investigator? The kind who writes a bunch of books about their adventures?
Or like your mother, a traveling crystal merchant, or a fortune teller?
Me?
The question catches Matilda off guard. She thinks for a moment before replying.
I'm interested in all those things, but
None of them feels like what she truly wants most. Right. 'Cause it's not a what, it's a who. Sorry. I very much am rooting for Matilda. But at the same
Me
time,
too.
I do wish Matilda would stop spying on her through a crystal ball.
yeah.
Her confusion makes the vision within the orbiculum fade, returning it to its original clarity.
Your medium is reflection.
Matilda recalls her mother's words from the first time she performed an arcane skill.
Signs of the future will present themselves to you, so anything that holds a reflection. Our arcane skills mirror our nature.
My nature? What does that mean, Mama?
Her mother only smiled, as she always did.
You will understand when the time comes.
Matilda was too young to grasp her words at the time, so the memory buried itself deep in her mind. Now, seeing her own face mirrored on the curve of the orbiculum, she begins to understand. It began with her grandfather's stories. Tales of heroes who braved great adventures, achieved glory, and won the admiration of many. Those stories planted a seed in her heart. She wanted to become someone great, someone extraordinary. But stories alone couldn't teach her to achieve it. What did it mean to actually be someone great? Her first guiding star was her mother, Beryl Boanish, always graceful, composed, and effortlessly brilliant. So Matilda mimicked her gestures, took up an orbiculum, and practiced the art of divination. Then came that fleeting encounter at the parade ceremony. From the moment she met her, she knew the orange-haired girl would forever be her rival. History will remember them as. So, she transferred to the SPDM, buried herself in the books, and learned the meaning of competition, cooperation, and friendship among her peers. And then came Vertin. Matilda had once dismissed her as unfocused, yet even back in their student days, she couldn't deny her natural brilliance. After that incident, the timekeeper and her chief assistant drifted apart, and Matilda, refusing to be left behind, worked tirelessly, submitting application after application to finally become an official investigator.
So that's what Maman meant.
She finally realizes that her mother, Sonetto, even Vertin, are all the same in one way. Some she saw as mentors, others as rivals, but what she truly saw in all of them were the reflections of her own aspirations. Following those reflections, she had always been tracing her path forward, step by step. The answer now clear, Matilda smiles.
But none of that is what I want most. None of them is my final goal in life. I do plan to be a skilled investigator, and I want to refine my fortune telling, yes. But once all those pressing problems are solved, there are still so many other things I'm curious to do. Things I want to try. I cannot say exactly what I'll be doing decades from today.
The orbiculum in her hands glows once more, lighting the children's faces with the reflection of a dazzling world.
The most important thing is to be yourself, to become the person you want to be. So there's one thing I'm certain of. When that time comes, I know I will truly become the great Matilda Bonish. That is cute as heck.
You can ring my